What would it have been like to live thousands of years ago? Long before there were televisions, satellites, or even the internet. What would you have believed as you witnessed the leaves fall from the trees, or the world as it grew cold and dark? What would your thoughts have been about the seasons? For today's story, we're going to delve deep into what the ancient Greeks believed caused the seasons. It is the story about the love between a mother and her daughter, and a journey to find her, and how that journey would change the world forever. Let's hear the story about Demeter and her daughter Persephone. Demeter was the goddess of the harvest, and she cared for everything growing on the earth. Golden wheat, ripening fruit, wild flowers in the meadow. The world flourished beneath her watchful eye. But nothing in all the world was more precious to Demeter than her daughter Persephone. They wandered the green fields beneath sunny skies. They planted seeds, gathered flowers. They laughed beside sparkling streams. When Persephone danced through the meadows, flowers seemed to bloom wherever her feet touched the ground. And whenever Demeter saw her daughter smile, her own heart felt lighter.
Oh, Mother, do you believe that these are the prettiest flowers in all the world?
Not quite.
No?
They can only be the second prettiest.
Second? Because you, my dear, are the most beautiful flower of them all.
Persephone laughed and threw her arms around her mother. For them, every day felt like spring. Neither ever imagined that this could change. But while Demeter and Persephone laughed beneath the warm sunshine, another pair of eyes watched from far below. Deep beneath the earth lay the Underworld, a vast kingdom of shadows, a silent realm where the sunlight could never reach. Its ruler sat alone upon a dark throne. His name was Hades. As he gazed towards the world above, his attention fixed upon one very special girl, Persephone. And soon, the peaceful days of spring would be at an end. One morning, Persephone wandered into the meadow while Demeter tended to the earth. As she explored, she noticed a flower unlike any that she had ever seen before. Its petals shimmered. Its colors sparkled in the sunlight. It was the most beautiful flower in all the world. Curious, Persephone stepped closer. She reached down to pick it up. The ground trembled. The earth began to shake. A golden chariot burst forth from the darkness below. 4 black horses charged forward, and standing in the chariot was Hades himself. When the evening came, Demeter searched for her daughter. She searched the meadows, the forests, the mountains, the distant seas. She called Persephone's name day and night, but no answer came. Demeter was so consumed by grief that she could think of nothing but her missing daughter. She no longer watched the fields. She no longer tended the gardens. She no longer blessed the growing things of the earth. The golden wheat withered. Flowers drooped and died, leaves fell from the trees, and cold winds swept across the land. The earth itself seemed to mourn alongside her, and for the first time in history, winter came to the world. Just when Demeter's grief was at its greatest, she heard a soft voice suggesting something. "You should speak to the sun god Helios. He will have surely seen where your daughter is gone." Of course! Why hadn't she thought of this to begin with? The sun god will have seen everything. Desperate for answers, Demeter sought out Helios in his golden chariot, hoping upon hope that he would be able to help her.
Demeter, your grief is great, and I would not add to it without cause. But I have seen what has become of your daughter. Persephone did not wander away. She was taken by Hades, Lord of the Underworld.
Demeter's heart sank. Her daughter was alive, but she was trapped in the kingdom of the dead. Heartbroken and furious, Demeter marched to Olympus to confront Zeus himself. Demeter strolled into Olympus like a gathering storm. The gods fell silent. Conversations stopped. Even the winds seemed to hold their breath. From his golden throne, Zeus watched her approach. With fire in her eyes and the weight of all the seasons behind her, Demeter needed no words. The king of the gods understood, and without hesitation, he commanded that Persephone be returned.
Hermes, fly to the realm of Hades without delay. Tell him the time has come to release Persephone. The fields have withered, the harvests have failed, and life itself is fading from the earth. Mortals suffer, and their prayers grow silent. This cannot continue. Bring Persephone home.
But before Hermes departed, Zeus raised a hand. There was one complication, one ancient rule that even the king of the gods could not ignore.
Before you leave, know and understand this. If Persephone has eaten food from the underworld, she may not be free to leave forever. Let us hope that she has not.
Meanwhile, Persephone lived in the underworld. The kingdom was filled with treasure. Gold glittered in the vast halls. Jewels sparkled like stars. But Persephone missed the sunshine. She missed the flowers. And most of all, she missed her mother. Hades wanted her to be happy. He tried to cheer her up. But she was so depressed. She did not eat. She did not sleep. And so when Hermes arrived with Zeus's message, Persephone rejoiced. She could finally go home. Hades sadly had to agree to let her leave. But before she departed, he offered her something. A pomegranate. Persephone put the pomegranate in her hands. just a taste, just a few seeds from this delicious treat. What could be the harm? And without thinking, Persephone took just a few seeds and swallowed them. Then she began her journey back home. When Persephone returned, flowers burst from the ground, trees blossomed, birds filled the sky with song. Demeter ran to her daughter and wrapped her arms around her. The earth itself seemed to celebrate. For the first time in many months, Demeter smiled. But as they embraced, Persephone's smile faded away. She lowered her eyes. There was something that she needed to tell her mother. With trembling words, she told Demeter of the pomegranate seeds. She spoke of the hunger that she had endured in the underworld and how desperate she had been for just the smallest form of comfort. She had eaten just a few seeds, only a few. Surely it couldn't cause trouble. But even as the words left her lips, the celebration seemed to fade. Both mother and daughter knew that this simple mistake would change everything. And indeed, those few seeds would change everything. Anyone who ate food from the underworld was bound to it for an eternity. Though Persephone had only eaten a few pomegranate seeds, the ancient laws could not be undone. Seeing the sorrow of both mother and daughter, Zeus proposed a compromise. For 6 months, Persephone would dwell beneath the earth as queen of the underworld. And for 6 months she would return to her mother here in the world above. Whenever Persephone returned, Demeter's joy would fill the earth. Flowers would bloom, trees would grow green, and the fields would overflow with life. These became the seasons of spring and summer. But when the time came for Persephone to leave once more, Demeter's grief would return. The leaves would fade, grow cold and dark, and the earth would rest beneath the quiet stillness of autumn and winter. And so, the changing seasons became a reminder of a mother's love, a daughter's journey, and the bond that could never be broken, even by the depths of the underworld. And to this day, whenever spring returns and the world bursts into bloom, it is said that Demeter is welcoming her daughter home.